Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Story Spark Day 12. And even though none of you could have joined, I have decided to go ahead with recording of this video so that you can go through this recording and then share with me your perspective. So, as you can see, today's session is all about failure and redemption, right? All of us, or I should say most of us, have some or other failure in our life. And it's not only about failure, it's about what do we learn from that, how do we redeem out of that is what makes us human, that is what makes us vulnerable, and that is what makes us connect with other fellow human beings. So had you been here, we would have done this live. But since you're not here, I am going to once again, do the same thing that we do. That is, I am going to share some prompts with you. I want you to do this as if you are doing it live. So I am going to share some prompts, some question for you to reflect, and then I'll also give you some time for you to note it down as if you're doing the session live. And then I will share one of my failure stories, and then we will end. I will share the three affirmation that we do, and assuming that you will be reciting as and when you watch this video, and we're gonna end up the session. So first of all, let me share the audio. And as I am sharing this audio, I want you to first of all close your eyes, take some deep breath, and start reflecting on your journey of your life. Start reflecting what all different chapters has been there in your life. And out of this whole movie called your life, I want you to pick one moment where you felt you have truly failed. It could be a personal moment, it could be a professional moment, it could be a moment with your family, with your colleagues, with your friends, with your parents. What is that one moment where you truly feel that you have really failed? How did that feel? What was the loss? Was it monetary loss? Was it respect? Was it some other emotion? Now, the next question is, what did you learn out of that episode? It could be about yourself, it could be about life, it could be anything in general or specific. What did you learn from this failure? And then how did you come back? How did you bounce back? What shifted in you? And out of this whole experience, what kind of strength, what kind of attributes, what kind of qualities you developed? And now, if you have not yet opened your eyes, please open your eye and start writing in your notebook. What is the one moment where you truly failed? What did you feel? What was at stake? What did you lose? And out of this, what did you learn about life, about yourself, and other aspects? How did you come back or bounce back? And out of this whole experience, what kind of strength, qualities, attributes you developed? I'll give you another 30 seconds to record. Okay, I'm assuming that you have by now you have recorded your failures, and had you been here live, I would have asked you to share your stories, but nevertheless, you can create a video and share in the group or share audio. If I think about one of my failure story is, and I've shared it many times, is early in my career when my boss asked me to deliver a presentation in front of a number of people. I miserably failed. Not going into specifics, but it was very hurtful. Not that anybody said anything directly to me, but I could get and gaze from their reactions. And that made me feel really bad, and felt as if I am going to be fired, because that was the year of the Great Recession 2008, and people were getting fired. After many sleepless nights and not understanding what to do, I took a resolution that I'm going to work on my skills. I'm going to improve my communication, public speaking, and storytelling skills. And that is the result that I am doing what I'm doing. Took me quite some time, but most importantly, that moment shifted my perspective about just knowing something is not enough unless until you are able to articulate, unless until you are able to tell people in a simple way, in a generic, easy way. And that's what I've been doing since. So that's the strength that I've developed over years by working on that particular thing. So that was the example of my failure story and how I redeemed from that. Looking forward to hear your stories, and let's now do our 3 affirmations that we do every day. And these affirmations again are related to the failures itself. So as I say affirmation, you will see it on the screen, and I want, because nobody else is there, I'm going to repeat it myself twice, and I want you to repeat along with me as well. So the first affirmation is, my failures don't define me. Okay. Once again, my failures don't define me. Number 2, my comeback is stronger than my breakdown. Yes, my comeback is stronger than my breakdown. And the last one for today is, I rise, I rewrite, I reclaim. I rise, I rewrite, I reclaim. Story power to you, as I say in every single session. This is the skill that can make a world of difference. So, wishing you all the best and hoping to see some of the confident storytelling members in the next Story Spark session. Have a great rest of the weekend, and as I say every time, until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep going out of your comfort zone. See you tomorrow. Take care, stay safe, and stay blessed.